As of right now, more than 300 immigrants from Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador have made their way through the Respite Center at Sacred Heart Church in McAllen. CBS 4's Imelda Mejia tells us about the influx of immigrants and the call for help by those trying to care for them.
Numbers had spiked up precisely on this same day.
The number of immigrants going through the Respite Center at Sacred Heart Church is once again at a high peak. And as Sister Norma says, that peak comes at the same time it did last year.
It's amazing how there is a trend, certain times of the year, the numbers tend to go up, and other times it goes down. So I guess we are at that spike right now.
On Thursday, around 170 immigrants, all from Central America, went through the center. Today, it looks like the numbers will once again be close to the 200 mark. And with so many people suddenly coming through the shelter, help is needed.
We need to help them be able to trash everything they have because they're dirty and they've been on the road for a while, and so they need to get cleaned up. So just everything that we need, whether it's clothing like small size pants or t-shirts, and of course hygiene items.
As the immigrants have been traveling, the Respite Center asks the Salvation Army for help in feeding every individual making their way through the shelter. But the sudden influx has the Salvation Army calling out to the public.
We need help. And the help that we need is you can volunteer your time by coming here to our kitchen anytime. Just come on in and sign up in the front and say, I want to help preparing the soup or helping in the kitchen. So we need hands-on to prepare this soup.
There is a focus on a need for early morning volunteers. They need to be at least 18 years of age. Food items are also accepted as it takes a lot of chicken to feed almost 200 people a day. The soup is taken daily to Sacred Heart Church, where at the moment most individuals are coming from El Salvador. But unlike most other times, a lot more dads are seen with children.
With the sudden increase of young men coming through the Respite Center, the center is asking for donations of men's pants size waist of 28 through 32.
And while there are constantly new faces coming through, Sister Norma says the reason for the migration is always the same.
In those circumstances where they live, any dad, any mom would do the same. They would do anything to save their child, to make sure their child is safe. And I think this is what these parents are doing. And so whether we agree or disagree whether they should be coming, they're here, and as people, we need to open our hearts and care for them.
In McAllen, Imelda Mejia, CBS 4 News and ValleyCentral.com.
They're doing a great job, but as temperatures in McAllen are hitting triple digits almost daily, those at Sacred Heart are requesting water bottles to help rehydrate those seeking temporary refuge at the center.